When you want to rotate an object, you can do so by first selecting it using the black arrow selection tool. Normally, these points around the object would be used to scale. When you put the mouse just over one of these points, you get a straight arrow, either left and right or up and down or at a 45-degree angle. If you go just outside of those points, you get curved arrows. That's what you want, the little curved arrow. You want your cursor to change into that curved arrow, and that shows you that the rotation feature is engaged. Once you see those curved arrows, click and hold, and that sort of locks the engagement so that you can rotate by dragging left or right or around, and you can find the exact place where you want that particular object to land, and then you just let go of the mouse. If you're trying to rotate in exact angles, in other words, you want to go to exactly 45 degrees or exactly 90 degrees, you can hold Shift and that'll engage the snaps. It'll snap to 45-degree increments. Another thing you can do is anchor that point of rotation. Right now, as it stands, if we rotate around, it goes around the center. The pivot point is right in the middle. You can change that pivot point. In that case, you'd go to the rotation tool, which looks like a round arrow. Click on that, and then you can choose where that pivot point is. So if the pivot point were to be right here on this corner, I can just click on it, and then when I rotate, just by clicking and dragging, it goes around that one spot. If I wanted that pivot point to be on this corner, I just click on that corner, and then I just click and drag, and it rotates around that corner. You also have the freedom to make the pivot point outside of the object's area. So in other words, if I wanted it to rotate around a point way out here, I can click on that and it'll rotate around that point. So that'll come in handy sometimes. And some people prefer to just use the rotation tool instead of using the selection tool when rotating their object. So you'll need to select it, but then you can just use the rotation tool. It just seems much faster to me to just bypass using this tool and just use the selection tool and then rotate it this way.